welcome back to On a Mission, a special Taylorville edition. I'm your host, Whitney Mincey, joined by a very special guest, Miss Ann Hagan from the Taylorville Food Pantry. Welcome.
Hi, good to be here with you, Whitney.
I'm so glad to have you here. Absolutely. You are heading up an organization that's doing so much good in the community. So for those that don't know about Taylorville, first of all, tell us a little bit about your community.
Yeah, so Taylorville is the county seat of Christian County, Illinois. Our county is rural. Primarily, people earn their living in agriculture and agribusiness. We're located right in the heart of Illinois, so about 35 minutes from our state capital of Springfield. But Taylorville, as the county seat, we've got a population of 11,400 people. Our county population is about 30 to 33,000, and essentially stable. We have a workforce that's retired. We have a workforce that commutes a lot to either Decatur or to Springfield a lot to find employment. And that's probably the synopsis of our community as a whole. I would tell you that the Taylorville Food Pantry, you would think that we only serve Taylorville, but we actually serve the entire county.
Wow.
So we serve all of Christian County. Anybody that comes through our doors, we help. In addition to that, if someone comes and they're not from our county, we will help them once and then refer them to an agency that's located closer to where they reside.
That's great. So not only are you doing good in the immediate community, but you're acting as a resource to the area surrounding.
Yes, that's exactly right. And when you talk about resource, one of the other things that we do is we ask the question of when they come in the door as a neighbor, we say, are you receiving our food stamp program, supplemental nutrition program here in the state? And if they're not familiar with that or not currently receiving those resources, we tell them where they can go to potentially enroll.
That makes sense. And before we got started here, we were talking about how other communities might be working within their food pantries and communities as well. And I know back home in Jacksonville, where we're coming from, one of the big partnerships is between the grocery stores and the local food pantries. So do you guys do something like that as well?
Oh, we absolutely do. We are part of the Central Illinois Food Bank. We're one of about 200 agencies that are part of the Central Illinois Food Bank located at our state capital of Springfield. And as part of that membership, as it were, we are part of a food rescue program through Feeding America. So there's a number of retailers, many of which you would be very familiar with if I started naming names. And we have a legion of volunteers that go around many times during the week and do pickups at specific times, and whatever they want to give us, we take, we weigh it in and acknowledge it as a donation to those corporate partners. But as long as they're willing to give it, we intake it. We have individuals that go through those foodstuffs, parcel out the good from the bad. All the good stuff goes onto the shelves to feed our neighbors, and the bad stuff goes to feed livestock in the area.
Oh, wow. So you're even taking advantage of that as well.
Yeah, we try to pride ourselves in creating a zero waste organization. So it tends to help our donors like the sound of that and knowing that we really do try to complete the food chain from start to finish.
Right. Speaking of the good, I heard you bragging about your volunteers. It sounds like you have an incredible volunteer base from young to old, various people, backgrounds. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Oh my gosh, we so do. Well, the thing about it is I tell our volunteers all the time, we wouldn't have a food pantry if it weren't for them, right? Because there's just too much work to do, and there's many hands that need to lend their support in order to make it happen. And so we literally do have volunteers. We've had some as young as elementary school coming with the parent, grandparent, aunt, or uncle, on up to, I think our oldest volunteer right now is 94.
Wow.
And he comes like 2 or 3 times a week. And we absolutely adore George. So I'm actually hoping to see him here tonight. I hope that he comes.
I hope to see him too. Well, unfortunately, we are out of time, but thank you so much for being here today. Can you please tell our viewers where to find more information about the Taylorville Food Pantry?
Absolutely. Look for us on Facebook, Taylorville Food Pantry, and we also have a website, taylorvillefoodpantry.com.
Perfect.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Whitney.
you so much
it was a
for
pleasure
being
to
here.
be with you.
Absolutely. You as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time on a Mission.